Hi, good evening. My name is Mr. Keith Moindi. I'm here to show you how I've made some few of my softwares, and you can just try and make them, and you can use them. For example, here I've just created a very small. This is some basic payslip, whereby you can manage some few people, but I have created even more complex one using Microsoft Access. This is the Excel version of it, but I have created a more complex one which it can able to pay people even more over 200 people and above by just some few clicks. By just a few clicks. So here is just a simple which I created using Microsoft Excel, whereby here there is a payroll, salary payroll, where you enter your employees information, their basic salary. You enter here. This is what this is the allowances you get. You add the allowances, the funds. Then here the deductions, what loans, nini. This is where the deductions are. You record them, all of them here. Then that's the lookup function, where that's function which we use to link this table to these payslips is the one which this lookup function is the one we are going to create good videos whereby to show you how these functions are works. This is just an overview of what I've created. For example, here this employee this a name here. For example, here John Cena here. You can see here John Cena. This ID is M001, right? M001 is the ID whereby which is in this tag employee job card, right? So here in the slip you see the ID here, the employee name, and the designation is the project manager. Month of pay, this one, the earning, basic salary, DA, HR, TA. This is the total one. And here is the deduction, NSSF, NHIF, loan, tax. Total deduction is this one. Then here, salary paid in cash. We just paid cash, or we deposit as a check in the bank, right? Then you print it to give it to the guy, right? When you go to another person, you just tap this combo box, you click here, it changes the name. The name here is Triple H, is also civil engineer. You can see his salary, so it's look up this value from here, right? So what you change here will reflect. But the problem with this payslip here, it's not that the ones which I have created, this is not fully automated, it's not fully dynamic, you see? It's not fully automated. Because it's at certain points you have to make some things manually, but it's good for just a few people, to run for some few people, for some few workers like 10, 20, 30, you can just work, it works comfortable with that. But when you is in the position where you are dealing with the hundreds of workers, then there's a software where I'm going to show you how the overview. And now before we start how we made it from scratch, right? For example, here this is Stone Cold, it's a mechanic engineering, the employee name. So here what we had just here is the function, the sum of this, sum of B11, B, this stands for this B here, 11 stands for the row, 11 to B14 stand from here to here, meaning that anything between here and here is being summed off. So this is the function you just create, you is equals to sum, you put this into bracket, then it adds up this one, right? Let us go into this one, the same. If you double click here, this is the sum of this one from D11. D stand from this D, 11 stand from here, the row, to D14. 14 stand from D14 here. If you go, yeah, so it's from here to here, this thing has been summed up. right? Then here, total salary net is the this minus this. So it's B15 minus D15, right? This one. It's like that mathematical tables we used to that table which we used to add with the multiplication tables. If you remember those old days in school, you look at this and this, D15, right, where it meets. The sum of D, this is okay, we were at this one, sorry, sum of B15, sum of this minus sum of this, it gave you the net salary. Then salary paid by check. There is some information here in words, but I've not included it, whereby there is a very long code which converts this thing into words dynamically, automatically. I've not included it, but for the when we will start to create it from scratch, we will see everything. Yeah, that's all. Thank you.